What up? This is Rama Screen, and in the anticipation of Netflix new documentary feature Strip Down, Rise Up, which arrives February 5 on Netflix, I'm here talking with the director of this lovely docu, Michelle. How are you, Michelle?
Good. Thank you, Rama.
Good. Such a
Thanks for being here.
remarkable documentary. Congratulations. I enjoyed it the very much. This particular subject
Thank you.
matter is certainly on the other end of the spectrum from Color Straight Up or any of the docus that you've done in the past. So, what made you want to tackle this particular topic?
I think, every film is very different. And I have a lot of stories I want to tell. And this one was really about a beautiful expression and also a subject that is very known in a way. Everybody knows what pole dance is, but taking that stigma of being only the strippers world and the male gaze world and turning it upside down, literally, and showing another perspective on something that you think is always exciting to me. And so I wanted to explore this almost next phase after Me Too. What happens now that we have established the issues and the problems and the victim part of our lives? How do we turn that into a celebration? How do we reclaim our power? How do we find and accept our beauties no matter what it is and what it looks like? And that was very exciting to me as a woman.
This docu not only covers Sheila Kelly, S Factor class, but also Amy Bond and Janine Butterfly, who does it professionally. How did you come to decide on which central key figures that you want to include in this docu? And did you always plan it to be this extensive?
So my first deck, when my pitch deck had about 40 women in it,
Hmm.
and each one had an amazing story, and it was very hard to choose who to follow. So the way I chose it was like I wanted to show a variety of issues. So let's say Allison represents the conflict with religion. Amy Bond represents shame about sexuality, being a sex worker, former sex worker. Evelyn Oshita represents a Latina who lost her husband, and Megan represents sexual abuse. So I chose characters that embody an issue that many women go through, and through their intimate story, you really tackle the bigger issues of the male gaze, the patriarchy, the culture that we live in, the feminine power, all of those issues without being new age items, but really being a real story and a truthful way of expression. And you really see as their stories unfold how they express themselves and how their body tell their stories. So I choose by the story, I choose by the character, most of it. I choose by how open they were going to be and vulnerable to tell their story in a truthful way. Are they going to stick around or are they going to bail halfway? And also the authenticity of what they represent.
One of the ladies in this docu ultimately quit the S Factor class. I think she represents people who have different expectations coming into this whole thing. And so uh, I guess this might be a question for Sheila, but I want to ask you anyway. Why do you think Sheila's S Factor class goes one step further than just teaching or training women how to pole dance? Why the therapeutic circle of trust safe space part of it?
I think, Sheila started 18 years ago and she can speak for herself, but as a fitness practice. She was almost like the Jane Fonda of pole dancing. And she started in around the pole. But as she was teaching, she realized that there was a deeper journey going on, that it wasn't just about the pole, but it was about how, when you move your body in a sensual way, she witnessed women unlocking so much that she started building around that need of finding a safe place around women where you can really release all of that you went through a bodily sensual expression. And so that makes, look, I mean, Amy Bond's classes are the same, except the goal is different. The goal is more towards building mass muscle and building towards competition. But as you see in the movie, the women that are doing that, they also find that they are releasing a lot of stuff that's unlocked in their body and getting in touch with their bodies more and more.
All right. Two-parter final question for you. A, what is your advice for women who are interested in starting to learn pole dance workout? And B, what is your advice for the men in their lives who have reservations about their women participating in this?
That's a good question. Well, we actually, after the movie, women who want to continue their journey, they can go to our website, Strip Down Rise Up, and we will send them to resources where they can start dancing. They can start, they can do a 6 month journey with Sheila. They can do a 6 month experience with Amy. They can do virtual classes because there is a life beyond the film, and I want women who want to take action to be able to tap into the resources that the film offers. So I'm stepping out of my filmmaker's boundary and offering them those resources through my website. It's just a help thing. For men, I think men are going to benefit from it if they let their women dance, because their women are going to be more sensual, more sexual, more inviting, more attractive, because they're going to love themselves more, and they're going to have more confidence, and they're going to feel more independent, and they're going to feel more equal. And that is always a beautiful thing when, as a partner, all of a sudden you're going to see your partner in a different way. You're going to see the spark. You're going to see them reignited in so many ways. So it's a win-win situation. And men can pole too, by the way. There's not a lot of men love pole dancing either as a fitness, or some men want to get in touch with their feminine side, and that works great. It's open for everybody.
I agree. For my fans at home, go check out Strip Down, Rise Up, February 5 on Netflix. Michèle, thank you for talking to me and congratulations.
Thank you, Rama. Appreciate it.